Hey everyone, in this video I want to share with you why I believe you should start a YouTube channel even if no one watches it, and why it could end up being such a brilliant idea. Initially, it can be very difficult to put yourself out there on the platform and start to see growth, and you would end up putting hours in video editing and scripting only to get a few hundred views at best, and then you start questioning yourself whether it's even worth doing it in the first place, or even if it was the right decision to put yourself out there on the camera. And as you can probably tell, I am speaking from experience here. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Abdul and I started my YouTube channel back in 2023, and much like many other people who started their YouTube channels, I faced the same issues, wondering in the beginning who would want to even listen to me or what kind of experiences would I be able to share. However, at some point I did decide to take a step back from YouTube and view it from a different lens, and I can say that things have actually been a bit different from that point onwards. I feel like I've taken a lot of pressure off for myself from trying to grow really fast and just chasing the numbers all the time, and that has allowed me to focus on different types of content and just see what works for me, essentially just finding my own space on the platform. Although I am on less than 500 subscribers at the time of this recording, I do believe that I have learned a lot along the way, and that is really what I want to share with you a little bit more about in this video. With that being said, I would like to share with you the first reason why I believe you should start a YouTube channel, and that is because it will act as a creative outlet. You can literally express yourself and your thoughts on the platform as freely as you would like, whether it's advice that you have received or would you like to share, whether it's experiences you have gone through in your life, or whether it is any bits of information that you have learned and implemented in your own life that you would like for others to know. And this is regardless of whatever your age is, what your gender is, and where you're from. The platform is literally open to anyone. All you need is some decent lighting and a phone and you're pretty much good to go. The next reason why I feel starting a YouTube channel is such a good idea is because it will help you to develop such important skills. And you might think that all you're doing is uploading videos, but there is so much that goes on behind the scenes that a lot of people only realize once they get into it. For example, when you are looking at the camera and speaking to the camera, it's not so easy, and a lot of people do find it very difficult to be able to confidently speak on the camera. But as you continue to create more videos, you will start to find your own ways of being able to speak to the camera, and you'll develop your own style. And the same thing goes for video editing. In the beginning, you're not really going to have the best editing styles, and you will have to watch a lot of videos and see what other styles people are implementing, and you will use that as inspiration. And as you kind of start to develop your own style, then you will start to pick things here and there from other people and start to incorporate it into your own videos. And these are skills that you develop as you continue to get better at the craft of making videos. When it comes to building a community on YouTube, you might be wondering to yourself, like, how can someone like me get to a state where I will build a community of people that will be willing to listen to what I have to say? And that is such a valid opinion to have when you are starting out, but it is very possible if you are willing to put the time and effort in. And I'm not just saying this, there have been so many people who have experienced that, and I have my own example. Now, I did mention, although I'm on less than 500 subscribers, I did experience some level of growth last year, and it was to do with my unemployment video. I just thought that I was going through that particular phase of my life, and I just thought, let me put this out there, and I didn't expect much from it. But turns out that a few days after, there were so many people that were commenting on that video, and that video is the most viewed video on my channel. There were so many people that were sharing their own experiences and their thoughts, and they started to give me encouragement and advice. And it's crazy to think that there were so many people that resonated with that video. So by sharing your experiences, you never really know who's out there watching the video who's going through something similar. And because you had the courage to put the video out there, so many people would respect that and they would be willing to subscribe to you for that reason. So it really is about finding ways to put videos out there that will help other people, and that is a really good way for you to grow on the platform. Plus, you never know, just by the action of you putting a video out there, how it might inspire someone else to do the same. And one of the last points about starting a YouTube channel is that it's kind of like a digital time capsule for you. When you start out in the beginning, it's really cringe and awkward, and even you will start to feel that you don't want to watch any of your videos, and that was the case with me. But as you continue to get better and, you know, develop more videos, start to create your own audience, over time you will see so much of the journey that you have gone through and how much you have improved along the way. And it's just nice to be able to see where you started and where you are at that current moment in time, and just seeing what you learned along the way and how it got to where you are. So that's just another amazing thing about YouTube as well. Just so you know, although it will take a lot of time and effort to see growth on the platform, it is very much worth it. And by you taking the step of starting a channel, later on down the line, you really never know where things could end up and what position you could find yourself in. Hopefully so many more opportunities and things will open up for you. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll look forward to seeing the next one. Take care.